Hi, I'm Sarah. Welcome to my world. My channel's name is White Raven's World. I've started over. I had a previous channel where I did makeup tutorial videos, stuff like that, reviews of different makeup products. But I've decided that it's fun, but it's not for me. So I'm going to be making my channel all about my life and what I do for fun and what I'm learning to do, hopefully for a career eventually. I am studying right now to be a clinical herbalist. I'm not in a program currently, but I was with the Herbal Academy previously, and I have nothing bad at all to say about them. They're great. I had a good time in the program. I graduated from that just basic herbalism class, beginners, and I am going to go hopefully to Dr. Doug Jones. I can't remember the name of his school, which is horrible, but he's a veterinarian and a clinical herbalist, as well as, I believe, a naturopath. If I can think of the name, I will say it, and eventually I'll just tell you all about it once I do enroll. He's from Idaho, and I live in Washington State, so it works out great for me to take his online program. About me, I am, like I said, I'm 40. I just turned 40. I live with my parents right now. I'm disabled. I have been since 2012. I woke up one day in pain that never went away. And it's only gotten worse. I have fibromyalgia now, as well as dysautonomia, which makes me lightheaded and dizzy, and I can pass out and have passed out. So I walk with a cane in case I need to catch myself, and I sometimes, like at the store, I have to use the chair because if I walk for even short periods of time, I get lightheaded as if I'm going to pass out. So that kind of sucks. But I'm working through it and trying to live life regardless and do it in the best way I can. Let's see, I wrote notes so that I wouldn't forget, because I believe I also have ADHD, because I have lots of the traits of that. I'm going to just say right off the bat so that nobody ever questions who I am. I am conservative. I don't care, what you are or whatever. I'm not going to talk politics on here, but I am a conservative and I'm a Christian. And yeah, I still haven't figured out quite where to look in the camera. It's been a while since I've made a video, so bear with me here. My channel is mostly going to be about life things, how I deal with disability, how I live my life. I garden. I am currently, like I said, studying herbalism, and basically my videos from here on out are mostly, for a while anyway, until garden season picks up again, will be all about herbalism. My first video I plan on making sometime this week will be about valerian. I take valerian every day, but I'll talk more about that on that day. Let's see. I plan on doing some recipes. I do can some. I ferment a lot, and I can do some videos on how to ferment and things like that. Excuse me, I need a drink. I don't plan on doing much editing. I want it to be more like I'm talking to a friend and have it be more personable. Some of the people I follow that I absolutely love are like Jessica Sowards from Roots and Refuge Farm, Jill from Whispering Willow Farms, Mary from Mary's Nest. I love her recipe videos and her fermentation videos. I've learned how to ferment and how to make apple cider vinegar from her, so she's great. Doug and Stacy, Off Grid with Doug and Stacy, the Stivers Homestead, Heidi from Rain Country, and April from her channel is She Is of the Woods. She's the person that I totally identified with right off the bat. Our style or our personalities are very similar, so I decided to do my videos more realistic and less edited, I guess, less perfect. So yeah, I'm kind of gonna be all over the place, but I'll try to rein in my thoughts. Let's see. I will show you the apothecary from a different angle. It's behind me. I have a fireplace back here, and I have like a mini fridge that I do most of my fermentation in. And then over to the left of me, I have you probably can't see it, but I'll show it in when I do the tour of the apothecary, and then I'll show you the house, different rooms and things like that. But I'm not going to do that today, as this one I just wanted to be like an introductory video. Like I said, Friday I'll be, well, mostly on Fridays, and the weekend I plan on doing videos. I may do some random videos in between, like shorts. I've never really done shorts, and I plan on doing lives, but I am not quite there yet. So, oh, and then one other person that I follow quite close, and I watch him all the time, is Dave Asprey from Dave Asprey Official. He has it's I believe it's The Human Upgrade is his channel, like theme, or part of his playlist is that. He does biohacking, and I follow him closely. I drink bulletproof coffee. Right now we are doing a version of like the bulletproof diet mixed with like cabbage soup diet, and we're working on weight loss that way. Do a lot of fermented, a lot of fresh vegetables and fruits. I've lost 15 pounds already, and it's only been like a month or two. We have another program we're doing. I'll get into that later, so that I can make like a dedicated video to what it is we're doing for like workout and whatnot. My mom will probably be on the channel a few times if I can get her to do it. Not sure if she will or not, and my dad, he has a business, and I plan on maybe doing like a video about what he does here in our town. I live in Pasco, Washington. I grew up here. I've lived in Findlay, Kennewick, Richland, pretty much all over the place, but I grew up, most of the years that I remember anyway, was at Findlay High School and Findlay Middle School. So, yeah, I I used to ride horses, and I would love to ride horses again. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that, but if I can, I'm going to. My mom currently isn't riding, but she had been. My aunt rides. Our family we grew up with horses, so riding's like near and dear to my heart, and I hopefully will be able to do it again. The last time I did ride was with my best friend's dad, and that was really fun. We went on a cattle drive, but that's been probably 15 years ago or something. So anyway, off on a tangent, but yeah. So I think I already said this, but I may not have. I've tried to make this video like 3 or 4 times because I couldn't figure out how to get my camera to video longer than like 20 seconds. So like I said, I have a lot of pain, so I take herbs that help with pain. I take Tylenol and naproxen like religiously. I take marijuana oil 3 times a day to help with nausea and pain. So therefore I don't drive, and I don't work because I can't work while on pot. Nor could I drive on it. So there's that. I've been on it for like quite a few years, and unfortunately, like, I had a spinal cord stimulator put in, which helped quite a bit with the pain that was in my side, which is where my disability started. I started with pain in my side, woke up one morning, and it just never went away. It felt like a knife digging into my side. But about 8 years-ish after that happened, they put in a spinal cord stimulator in 2017, and then again in 2018, because the first one failed. This one's been in since 2018, I believe, and it works great. It helps me not feel the pain in my side, but unfortunately, over the years, I started to develop pain in all my joints. It could be due to the fibromyalgia, or it could be because I have hypermobile spectrum disorder where my joints sublux. I don't fully dislocate, but some people do. I just have like partial subluxation, and so that can be painful, like when my hips or my knees or my elbows will pop. So yeah, lots of pain, but the fatigue's pretty rough. I've been trying to find things that would help me with that. Just off the top of my head, I take Turbo Force from InfoWars. Fantastic product. It gives you like 10 hours of energy, and it doesn't taste bad. So you can get that at infowars.com/store, I believe. I know you can get to it through the infowars.com site, but that's where I get, like, I used to take one that was turmeric, Bodies, fantastic product. I just can't buy it right now. So that's one I would recommend. I take Teacrine for energy. It's like related to caffeine somewhere along the lines. They're like slightly different in their structure or whatever, but it doesn't cause like a racing heart or any side effects that I've noticed anyway. Sorry if I'm moving. I also have to move around quite a bit, different positions and whatnot. I sit kind of weird. I always sit with my legs crossed. So yeah, I move around a little bit. I've been trying to get this channel started for like 3 years. I had the idea for it back in I think it's been 3 years, 3 or 4 years. 2019, I thought about it and I wanted to do it, but I just hadn't really pulled the trigger because I felt like everything had to be perfect. But then I decided that's not me at all, so I decided to go with being more authentic with you and less worried about what the video looks like, how edited it is. I do know how to edit somewhat, but I don't think it's really that necessary as long as I keep the videos kind of short so that I'm not completely just going off on like a 2-hour video or something. But yeah, so I decided then to do a channel based on like gardening and herbalism, but I hadn't taken like the full plunge into herbalism until about 2020-21 is when I decided that herbalism is the path I wanted to go on. I've always been interested in herbs and different things. I took ginseng when I was a kid. I've always been interested in plant medicine, so it's kind of cool that I figured out that's the route I want to go. I'm hoping to eventually be a clinical herbalist online. I would be seeing patients like through Zoom or something, some kind of online platform, website kind of thing. But I want to wait until I've had time to really get a full grasp of how herbs interact with people and different like conditions, and I just want the formal training. I am also studying on my own, like I said, right now, but I do plan on taking a program that's more structured just because I'm pretty sure I have ADHD, so with that going on, I'm kind of all over the place. Ideas are going left and right, and it's hard to just focus on one thing. So, and I sometimes forget what I'm saying, but I want to take like deep dive. So each video for a little while from like the next video on is going to be, like I said, about valerian. I'll probably go into skullcap, things that I take, things that I have personal experience with. I'm not telling you to take something. I'm not diagnosing anything, treating anything, curing anything. Talk to your doctor before you follow anybody's advice. Do your own research. But I'm just telling you what works for me, the things that I use, and what they're supposed to help with. But like I said, I'm going to do that video as its own thing. For now, I just wanted to like have you get to know me and what I plan on doing with the channel, and so that you would know why I had like makeup videos on the channel as well. But I just decided to rename it rather than start a new channel. Because I do plan on still making maybe like a get ready with me video once in a while if I've got a makeup look I want to show, but I don't want it to be solely based on makeup anymore. So yeah, pretty much sure I covered everything. I'll link below all the people that I follow and their channels because I think they're great and I have learned so much from them that I would recommend them to anybody. Um, I might throw in a few, like I said, random videos, just like things, life things. Anyway, um, yeah, so for now, I think that's it till I make the next video. But it was nice to sit and chat with you. I hope you will subscribe, click the bell so that you can get my next video, and I will talk to you then. Thanks. Bye.